Hey guys, it's Sidewinder back again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you a recorded clip of quite a good game I had with the Italians. So as you can see here, I'm using the beautiful R3, bane of existence to many players, absolute legend to others. And right now I'm going up to A to try to take the cap point in the tunnel, because once you have it, you basically don't lose it and you can hold it most of the game. So this little Star Wars mouse droid and I are going to try to fight a number of Russians that have beaten me to it. So there's a T-34 in front of me, which I managed to take his gun out. There's a Stuart right there and another T-34. And I'm in the middle of reload and I don't know why this guy doesn't kill me. But I managed to take his gun out and then shoot up this Stuart majorly. Now, remember, there's another T-34 that's on the other side of some of these trains from me. So I'm just trying to hold out for my teammates to get there. So I'm shooting this Stuart as much as I can, trying to do as much damage. I have, in fact, actually capped the point. But the Stuart is a major danger to me as of right now. And I'm kind of ignoring that T-34, but I'm looking for him just to make sure that he hasn't peeked out on me. But this Stuart's going to have quite a long repair right now. And I managed to kill him. And at about this time, a friendly tank arrives and actually starts engaging and actually kills that T-34. Friendly R3. And there's that T-34 down. What I'm doing here sitting is just to reload my belts, because the R3 has a limited ammo pool and it fires through it extremely quickly. That shot, I honestly have no idea where it came from. I don't know if it was artillery or friendly or what it was, but it didn't do any damage on my vehicle, which is good. Now, I try to help my friendlies by engaging targets. Mostly just trying to scout them at this point, but I don't have scouting since I'm anti-air, so I'm just trying to use machine guns. And as you can see, I'm not really having any luck actually hitting them. But I believe the guy actually died right there. So I decided to head down and try to make my way towards the cap. Beautiful Panzer 3M in front of me. And drifting in the snow. The wheeled vehicles really do not like the snow. Either they're slow or they have no traction. So I see the cap is being capped, and I try to calm the situation down, but I run into something a little bit tougher than I can chew. There's two KV-1s on the cap. So that ends my little stunt in the R3 prematurely. But I come back in a M24 Chappie. The M24 Chappie, if you haven't played it, is a great vehicle. It has the armor of the Stuart, which is a negative, but it has the gun of the Sherman, which is a positive. Doesn't get the speed of either, though. It is slightly faster than the Sherman, but not as fast as the Stuart. Another benefit is it actually has the 50 cal from the Sherman. As I slowly make my way up this hill. My goal is to make my way back into B and try to actually engage those KVs. Now the KVs can be quite tough to fight, but if you're able to, you can actually, if you're able to flank or get them in a weak point, you can actually do some damage. These KVs are also earlier models. They're the L11s, so you just go right through the side of the hull. Now I'm looking for that other KV and I don't see it until right there. I still didn't see it at this point, and I looked around and it kind of shocked me. But he doesn't see me either, which is lucky. So I managed to get him through the driver's hatch, which is a weak point on the front of the KV's hull. Then I'm going to sit here and ride out the artillery to cap. Now, with both of those zones, we're actually now in control of the battlefield. So it's going to put us in a good position. So with that in mind, I get hit by artillery. But I was trying to move out and find a position to actually cover the cap point, because it's still early in the game. They're going to want to come and recapture it. Finally trying to leave the cap point. We move towards the church on the hill. My commander's out, so my 50 caliber is out of action as well. So I'm down to just the 75 and the 30 caliber. See a tank moving across. I thought that he went farther, and then I was correct. Italian SAV M43. The 1946 version, which is quite an excellent vehicle. I highly suggest it, or recommend it. And then a British 3-inch gun carrier down with a side shot. Now they're actually capping B again from under my nose, so I'm going to go down and engage. T-34, 1942. Destroyed. and I see that other tank up there, but I try to get behind cover because I'm unable. I was actually unable to tell what it actually was at the time. In the process of recapping. Watching the hills to make sure that I don't get ambushed. And risking a peek down this way. Try to engage that tank. It's a M22 Locust, so I hit it with a rolling shot before he can get a shot off me. Benefits of a stabilizer. And then that anti-air was taking my attention, and a Crusader Mark II managed to flank me. But in that bout I got 2 zone captures and 6 kills. Then I take the Italian Sherman, the M4A4, which is a vehicle that's in the Italian tree, and as well as the Chinese and Italian. And if you're willing to go into variations, it's also in the British tech tree as the Sherman Firefly. So at this point I'm avoiding B and heading towards the town in C, because looking at the map it actually looks like we had vehicles that could actually engage B if they wanted. I had an assumption that it was probably only a singular tank on C, so I decided to try to go it alone. Always try to make good use of your binoculars. They are a godsend in this game. They really are. Trying to be as careful as possible. That's why I'm trying to stick towards the edges of the town. And I'm also trying not to get into the cap, because if I get into the cap and he just exited the cap, he'll see me. That shot right there was actually artillery that bounced. Now I'm capping, and he's actually shooting. So I'm going to try to see if I can engage him. And she's right there. It's a M4A5. It's a Canadian ram tank. Then head back into the cap. Try to finish off the game as quickly as possible, because honestly it's kind of drug on. The games in War Thunder, quick ones can be like 5-10 minutes, but this one's going a little bit longer. With the zone captured, I actually head towards their spawn, simply because the game is already over. Use my binoculars, I see a M10 Wolverine, and I try to go and engage. My first shot unfortunately bounces, and I don't think I have enough time to reload, but I managed to do. And I managed to get a buzzer beater shot right at the end, making that my 9th kill. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.